Listen, I just want to focus on the Jaguars game. That's who's next up. But Micah already got it started, and we here now. Good people. It's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back, like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? Look, I was chilling. I ain't even feel like making no content tonight. I'm a little out of it. I ain't feel like it. Scrolling Twitter. What do I see? I see Von Miller and Micah Parsons on the couch talking. Von Miller got a little podcast. They just going back and forth, talking ball, talking Micah Parsons' impact. Good things, good things. The subject of Jalen Hurts for MVP comes up and why he's doing good and all this extra stuff. And Micah Parsons asks a simple question. Is it Hurts or is it the system? Now, Micah says like 30 seconds later, look, I ain't trying to make no enemies. I'm just talking ball. I'm just saying what I see. And I already know I'm not even going to try to spin this. It's about to it's going to be crazy tomorrow. I'm getting ahead of this. I'm talking about it now. Might talk about it again. But listen, you already know who I'm siding with. And I feel like this. Micah Parsons is the type of player that when he talk, he plan on backing it up. So he wouldn't say nothing before this game if he wasn't ready to back it up. All I need him to know is this. Y'all remember when D-Law came out and said he was going to like take Drew Brees' soul, and everybody was like, yo, they're about to blow y'all off the field. Remember that Saints game? I think it was like 4 years ago. And I remember that game vividly because the whole week it was like, we ain't got a shot. And we went out there and our defense played probably the best game they played all year. They played lights out because they felt like they had to back up D-Law's words. This is about to start a back and forth. I don't know if it's going to be between players and media. I know Nick Sirianni going to say something because I know how you get down. And this is going to make this game even worse as far as media-wise. I like it. Let's get it. I just think it's funny. As soon as I seen it, I said, here we go. That's the first thing I tweeted. Here we go. Y'all can follow me on Twitter, Cowboys_fan talk. I just know that comment is about to start a storm. And that game is going to get bigger than it already is. I like it, though. Let's rock. Don't run from it. Don't hide from it. Let's rock. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to have a chance, right? You know what I'm saying? For once and for all, usually we're the team that we front runners and we this and we that. We shouldn't even show up on the field, right? On our own home field. We shouldn't even show up because the Eagles is better than us in every facet. That's what I hear every day. But you know what I'm saying? The difference between talk and stats it's got to be played on the field. So I'm looking forward to the game. Also, I had to get that out of the way. I ain't even want to wait. I ain't want to hold off on it. I had to get out of the way. Let's talk TY Hilton. You know, TY Hilton was brought in, veteran receiver. First thing that you heard, because I touched on it for a second yesterday, but let's talk about it. First thing you heard is Mike McCarthy basically saying he's ready to go. He had a workout. He showed that he's been working out. He's in great shape. They signed him. Wasn't no long week, 2 week, 3 week process. He signed. He ready to go. He learned in the system. They probably getting the package together for him right now. 10 plays as he learns the verbiage over the next month, the next 4 games. I like it. I like it. This is the thing. If you're signing T.Y. Hilton to be your number 1 receiver and he's going against number 1 corners, I don't know. T.Y. Hilton against number 2 corners is still a dicey proposition depending on who's playing him. You know what I'm saying? There's some great number 2 corners in the league. At his age, he going to win. It's probably going to be like 50-50. T.Y. against 3rd corners in the slider outside. Now that is a possibility. I feel like if T.Y. couldn't run, he couldn't separate, if he is just a possession receiver, they wouldn't have signed him. What we need, we have nothing but possession receivers. Now, CeeDee Lamb's a possession receiver that has amazing run after catch ability. His yak is crazy. But that's his attribute. High point the ball, great catch radius, run after catch, but not necessarily top end separation speed. That's not That's not CD's game. James Washington just got back, had a drop last week. They signed a receiver, so you know what that means. Then you got Michael Gallup, who used to be a top off the defense type guy, separation guy. He still has great catch radius, still can drag that foot, still can get open, but still is recovering from a torn ACL, which is probably why we haven't signed Odell Beckham, obviously. Even though Jerry came out and definitively said we're still in that race, I kind of think that ship has sailed. You're going to have to show me at this point. But it is what it is. We're talking about what we can do this year and who we can do it with. Noah Brown is a grinder, a person that's been with this team for like 6 years. I feel like, Noah can play. Noah had an amazing catch last week that helped us win that game. So I'm not writing off Noah. But bringing in TY, if he can still run, he used to be a 4-3 guy. None of these guys that I just talked about were ever a 4-3 guy, not in old age or young age. So if he can still run and he's still in shape, because we've seen older players still be able to run. Deshaun Jackson can still open up the top of the defense. So if T.Y. spent this much time getting his body healthy and he can still run, and he allows the defense to be shifted with a third corner, whether coming out of the slot or playing out to the boundary, if you have to respect him 10 plays a game, and he ends up getting 5 targets a game, that can change everything. When you have to respect, like we watched this play earlier where Kellen Moore ran out 4 curls. I put this on Twitter. Drove me nuts. 4 curls because you're dealing with possession receivers. Their speed doesn't even allow you to take the top off the defense because the play can't develop that long. You're not fast enough to do it. So we're running curls and button hooks and slants, and just because there's no one that's fast enough with our pass block win rate. That's another thing we're going to talk about. The Cowboys have the second worst pass block win rate in the NFL. Like the fact that Dak Prescott is getting criticized for interceptions and some inaccurate passes when he has to get the ball out and with some of the fastest time. We are one of the least sacked teams in the league, but we have one of the worst pass block win rates. If you're not a mathematician, let me break it down for you. That's called fast release. You can't have bad pass blocking, the least sacks. That means the pressure is getting there, but someone's getting the ball out fast. You feel me? But Dak don't get props for that. He's not going to get props for that. It is what it is. T.Y. will help shift this offense. It will help make defenses respect. It's just a deep shot or two. Keeps safeties honest. You feel me? That's all we need. We haven't been able to do that all year, and we've had offensive success. So this little wrinkle will assist. It will help, especially since the team that we're going to be going against, the team I talked about for the first 2-3 minutes, is dealing with what? Multiple safety issues. Have we seen Darius Slay get beaten deep recently? Yes. Have we seen CeeDee Lamb beat Bradbury deep before? Yes. Are the corners as sticky as they are they susceptible to over-the-top play? And when you're on your third string, just newly signed Anthony Harris safety, and Mike Epps is a box safety at best. He's not a coverage guy. Marcus Epps, Mike Epps, whatever. I'm telling you, this wrinkle is important. I'm telling you right now. And can T.Y. catch? You know the deal. You know the deal. So yes, this signing, it's not that it's game changing like, we got a number 1 or number 2. No. It's a nuance. You're signing as Shannon Sharp. Let me quote Shannon Sharp. Let me give Shannon props, especially since he had to put Skip in his place. You're signing TY Hilton for a play or 2. That's what the signing is about, a play or 2. Can you get me a good play or 2 a game? That could be the difference in a whole game. You sign somebody like Odell Beckham, you're trying to sign him for a year, for a season, not a play. T.Y. Hilton comes in, and let's just say between now and the end of the year, wherever we end up, he makes 20 crucial plays. Small game-altering catches. Maybe 2 deep passes, maybe 2 crucial first downs. It's worth it, especially for the deal he signed. It's worth it. That's my thoughts on T.Y. Also, Jerry came out and said Tyron Smith is definitely playing this week. We're adding assets. We lost some people. We lost Hankins to a pectoral injury. He might not be back to the playoffs. We lost Terrence Steele. Prayers up for him. Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown. We've had some losses. We lost 3 players to knee injuries this year. Hope Jerry changes that field. But at the end of the day, I like the T.Y. Hilton signing. I ain't got no problem with the Micah Parsons comments. Let's just go and get that out there. All right? And I feel like, personally, this small wrinkle will pay dividends. It's your boy, Mr. Roman. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Do you like the T.Y. Hilton signing? Do you think it's going to mean anything? And are you mad at the Micah Parsons comments? I'll holla.